Well, Jermain, happy to be back in full training, and how frustrating has this being out been, having to watch from the sidelines?
Yeah, it's been really frustrating because when you get off to a good start, you just want it to continue as long as possible. But it happens. It's football. You get little niggles. Lucky enough, it wasn't something that was too serious. It's just a case of resting and doing your rehab stuff. But yeah, it feels fine now. I feel 100%. I've worked really hard, so maybe I'll come back stronger than I was before, which is important for the team. So yeah.
Is it frustrating on two fronts, not only Toronto C front, but on the England front as well?
No, because missed three games, but it happens in football. Players get injured, but if you miss 3 games, then that changes the fact that you could, I don't know, go to a tournament. Then that's crazy. It's still early days. Early in the season. So yeah, I'm back now. That's the most important thing.
Looking forward to your old club coming to Toronto in the friendly against Tottenham.
Yeah, it's gonna be, obviously for me, it's gonna be special. A little bit strange because I was there such a long time playing against my friends, but yeah, it's something that I'm looking forward to, and I'm sure all the boys over there are looking forward to it. And if we can win, it'll be even better.
So at this point, Jermain, you feel like you're good to go on the weekend?
Yeah, I'm 100% now. I feel stronger than I was before because obviously for me, my season started in August, so I've played a lot of football. And yeah, I just picked up a little hamstring injury. It was a case of just getting it strong again, and maybe I didn't do that before, but now I think it's really strong and ready to go.
Any concerns about it being something that might linger throughout the year, and if so, are you doing anything?
No, not at all. How can I be concerned about something that feels strong? I've been lucky enough in my career that I've never really had any major injuries, thank God. So yeah, it's just a little strain, and I feel 100% now. So it's not something that I'm going to be worried about because it's not something that I've had over my career for, I've never had like a reoccurrence of the same injury, so I'm not worried at all.
So is this a different hamstring from the one you had prior to coming to Toronto?
No, I've done this one. I've done both, but it's only because of how I play. Obviously, how I play, sometimes I go from a standing still position to get up to full speed and stuff like that. So you're gonna get injuries and stuff like that. But in my mind, if it's nothing serious, then I don't mind. I don't mind, I suppose, resting for a few weeks and coming back even stronger.
What kind of rehab can you do to make it stronger, Dwayne?
Just listen to the physios. You got ice, rest it, and when it's strong, then you start your running and stuff. But I think it's just a case of just letting the muscle heal. Maybe I didn't do that before when back home where I've had the injuries before. I just want to rush back and not really give it time to heal. But I think now I've really given it time to heal because it's early days. I don't want to sort of like rush back and then do it again, and I'm out for a long period of time. So it was important for me to take my time, even though it was frustrating. I wanted to play, but the physios are saying it's important to just take it easy and just make sure when you come back you don't do it again.
A lot of the next few games are at home. Is the pitch a concern at all with an injury like that, that you don't want to go out there and on something that's does that concern you?
No, not at all. I'm not one of those players where I worry about if I get an injury, coming back worried and stuff, and sort of like not giving it my all. Mm-hmm. I'll go out there and do exactly what I did before. I'll just give it everything. I ain't worried about the pitch because, to be honest, like I mentioned before, I've been lucky enough with injuries because it's the way I've conditioned myself and the way I've looked after my muscles, and I can't see it happening again, to be honest, because it feels really strong now.
Did you just feel it in the game when you were substituted, or had it been worrying you before?
No, I felt it after 15 minutes of the game, and it just got tighter and tighter. But obviously, I didn't want to come off because I wanted to stay on, and I just wanted to play. I just wanted to stay on, and at half time I could have come off, but I said to the physios, I just want to stay on, and maybe doing that made it a little bit worse. But after 15-20 minutes, I felt it in the game, so I couldn't really open out. Get up to full speed. So, but yeah, that's looking back now. I'm just happy that it feels good now, and I feel strong. I'm happy about that.
Were you feeling a bit stir crazy away from not being able to play?
Yeah, it's frustrating, watching the games and stuff, and you just want to be out there playing. I've always been one of those players where, even when I do pick up an injury, the physios have got literally to pin me down to the bed because I just want to get out and train and just want to get out and run. And play, but sometimes in life it's important to sort of like sit back and be patient just think about the bigger picture, and I think for me it's important that I come back strong and not have a reoccurrence.
You and Gilberto were both brought in here to score goals and to get wins for Toronto FC. Can you feel for Gilberto a little bit? He's been out there a lot and he hasn't got that goal yet. He's come close. Do you think it's a matter of him getting one and the floodgates will open up?
Yeah, but that's exactly what happens with strikers. You get one and then, like I said, they all come together. So yeah, it's just a case of him being strong mentally and just waiting for the chance, and I'm sure when the first one comes in, then after that he'll go on a good run.
You've been here for 2 weeks, or 2 months, sorry. What's maybe been the biggest surprise since you've been here, the biggest surprise in the league, something you maybe didn't see coming?
No surprises, it's been good, I've really enjoyed it. Also, I knew about the league before I came out, but just really enjoyed it. I've been impressed by the players here, the team, the younger players coming through, how professional they are on and off the pitch. And you get here and you sit back and think, I've made the right decision. I've come to a good team, an ambitious team that wants to do well, good team spirit, and just looking forward to the rest of the season. No, I don't think there's much to talk about. Obviously we can talk about the games and how I feel, but apart from that, I don't feel like I need to sort of sell myself to anyone, because I just let my football do the talking. I've done that since I was made my professional debut at 17. So I don't feel like I need to really sell myself to anyone. I'm sure the manager knows what I can do, and just let my football do the talking. I think that's all I can do, and that's what I'll continue doing.